We've been talking in our table actually, to be more specific written there. But I think from our discussions yesterday from East and Southeast Asia, it was already, it is not there, you know, in the, how do you call it, in the draft here. I don't know whether it is considered or not. For example, we are talking about don't put everything only on women's burden on this issue. Climate change and gender is not women's only. But we have put it in very specific in our. And secondly, we are talking about that this issue, climate change, not only about women. Also, yes, we have to emphasize on women. But like our African colleague said, that it is also a relatively new issue. So it's also new for men. So we put it there. And also, lastly, we talk about how to put ASEAN role in it. So we have some specific there. Thank you.
Okay, so I think the first general comment was need for awareness, use generic language, put in the role of ASEAN, and then what was the other one? We're trying to jot it down on the screen so that we can follow. What was the other point? Put in the role of the ASEAN. Okay, so we can. It is not only a woman's burden. Okay. General comments.
General comment from the East and Southeast Asia. The declaration is beautiful, but how do we make this implementable? One suggestion is to have a representative from each region to coordinate efforts in monitoring government's actions on this declaration. We must have a timetable to be included in the declaration.
Okay. Need for a timetable and need to monitor governments to ensure implementation. Any other general comments before I shift? Yes, Meenakshi.
I think the declaration needs to be strengthened in terms of disaster risk reduction. I'll just give one example. I think there's more. If you look at the last point, it says women, women's organizations, UN agencies, ministries, departments must take a more active role and have a stronger voice in discussions that are made on climate change. So, and disaster risk reduction. But that's not just related to this point, but if we go through most of the recommendations, somehow I think we have lost the emphasis on disaster risk reduction. At one point of time, we are mentioning disasters, but we say how you cope with disasters, which is different than disaster risk reduction again.
So strengthen the disaster risk reduction component, yes?
Just one comment. It's on C, where we start listing the international platforms or conventions and declarations. I think when we start listing, we need to be really careful we got all of them then. And like with ECOSOC 205, I wonder whether that's really the last relevant one from 205.
Go to the specific, what was that one? Okay, can you please bring it up again when we go to the specific line? Okay. Yes.
My own general comment has to do with it has to do with the experience we had when we held our Africa Congress on climate change and disaster risk reduction. People we approached for partnership, because I was so happy when I got here the first day and I saw the whole partners with CAPWIP. They were not willing. Some were saying it's not in their budget. You know, if UNIFEM can be here, I wonder why UNIFEM Nigeria or UNIFEM Kenya or any part of Africa cannot also support these issues. Then the government agencies who are supposed to be in charge of disaster, they too were dragging their feet. So these are areas that we really need to look into so that we could achieve our aim. It is true that this approach is new. It's new all over. So we need to see how we can strategize to see how we can achieve this whole idea globally, especially in Africa. Thank you.
So you have several points there: partnerships, global action, and how to make it work in Africa. Okay? Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Madam. I'm called Sylvia Kera from Uganda, East Africa. Hello? 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 Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sylvia Kera from Uganda, East Africa. I just wanted to make a quick general comment, and that is, before we can do all that we are talking about, we need to carry out some kind of study to identify and take stock of the different gender and climatic issues concerning the different countries and regions. And then after that, we shall be able to come up with strategies, which strategies will form part of the policy that we are proposing. But without an in-depth study, then we are going nowhere.
So need for studies on gender and climate change. Any other comment? Okay, that will be the... Yeah, you wanted to add? Yes, it's going to be added. Need for studies on gender and climate change by country, by region. Okay, so now we go to the general comment. General.
There is a sizable number of parliamentarians from various countries present here. I propose that there should be an insertion where parliamentarians commit to take this agenda back home, and because they will be the policy makers and press their respective governments to not only address the issue and allocate budgets, and they will be effective agents of change back home in the respective governments. So I think a joint statement from all the parliamentarians here would be a very strong voice. Thank you.
So we take note of that, and when we go line by line, page by page, please bring it up. Okay, so shall we now switch to the review of the document, more specific?
Should we reply to the general comments maybe for a moment or not? Would you like us to reply to the general comments? Yeah, very quickly. Thank you very much for the general comments, and I'm going to explain how we are going to include most of them. Awareness raising comes under point G in the recommendations, but we are going to try to make that more a stronger language so that it's been recognized as a priority area. Gender language instead of just women, we try to do that, and we instead of sex disaggregated data, we are going to use the word gender disaggregated data or gender specific data. With regard to the regional statements, there will be an addendum with the statements from the different workshops. For example, the Northern Workshop, the Southeast Asian Workshop, etc. They all had a small statement, so that will be an addendum to the resolution. The timeline we will talk about later, and the research and study can be included. And thank you for the language which you helped bringing in to make the commitments more time-bound, and also the aspect of the parliamentarians taking a specific responsibility in this. And and we will refer to the African meeting as well, if that's possible. I'd like some specific text on that.
Okay. So can we now go to the draft, okay, final draft. So we can now start looking at this page by page, line by line. So who would like to make the first? I'll call region by region. Huh? Okay, Remy.
Wants to make comment on the title?